Kuzuzimbola, Namaste. Good morning to all respected viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our friendship, long live our leaders. So, today I would like to start Mahatma Gandhi, father of Indian nations, a very good important quote on the health. It is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold or silver, because health is wealth. Today in this regard, especially in Ayurveda workshop, I would like to mention about diabetes, sugar. So as we know that the lots of theories in the on the sugar, what is the diabetes 1, what is diabetes 2. So today, from today to few days, I would like to give some important notes on the food section as well as yoga section also for the diabetes 2, acquired diabetes. So that is because of our mistakes, because of our habits, we are getting the diabetes. Okay. Today we are seeing that very simple techniques to how to get rid of the diabetes. Now I'm requesting my videographer to come closer. So first thing is for acquired diabetes, exercise is very important. Second thing is overeating should be restricted. Overeating should be restricted, and uneven timings, uneven food pattern should be restricted. Especially altogether, overeating is it's a big enemy for us in bringing that diabetes too. For that also we have very good food samples and we have very good yogic exercises to prevent diabetes. If once it will reach like a chronic, now it required more attention, more further investigations through medical activities, lots of things required, but prevention is always better than cure. So in that prevention also we have good exercises through Ayurveda principles called, as we know that this is Indian gooseberry amla, very simple and very effective fruit, and it has lots of medicinal values. So first take one fruit and properly grind it, then after that try to take that peel out, take that skin out and throw that seed out. Then after that try to mix it with the water. Very simple technique. Okay, mix it with like warm water or hot water, okay, any water, no problem, but take a quantity. Always while eating or while drinking tea, coffees or anything, try to always be a quantity maker. So try to give a small quantity of water. Okay, and now mix it and soak it for 1 hour. Then try to mix it well, and try to eat as it easily. Drink that water also. If you have any digestive issues or gastric issues, then before taking this kind of preparation, take care, because some people have that sensitive of digestion or sensitive of gastric ulcers or something like that. Okay, now try to use this technique for every day, like every morning, empty stomach. The second preparation is the same thing. Try to use this same amla peels, amla skin, dry it in the sun, and after that it will turn as a powder like this. It will turn as a powder like this. See, this is also important preparation. And suppose if you want to take for individual body, like 10 to 20 grams enough, 10 to 20 grams enough, and try to mix it in the water, of small quantity of water, and try to drink every day. So this is effective principle to prevent the diabetes as well as to keep your diabetes low. But moreover that, try to reduce carbohydrates from your food. After taking good suggestion from your dietitian or your physician, try to reduce carbohydrates in all forms. Then after that try to increase the products of greens, leafy vegetables and greens, and more good proteins and more good fats. So that will stabilize your diabetes. But it's a very easy thing. And instead of food and everything, try to always morning at least half an hour and evening at least half an hour, try to go for good workout, good practices, as well as you can choose very simple and effective yogic practices also. Today we are seeing some important practices which can be good for the diabetes. Now coming to the yoga session. All right. So the continuity in the yogic practices are more important. It will bring a very good changes in your health. Diabetes is only a disorder. It's not a disease, but it can be. It has a potential to invite many other diseases also. So that try to avoid diabetes beforehand through your regular food habits, through your regular practices. So let's start our yoga practices doing beginning our sun salutations. Keep your position straight, and with your total devotional mood, lift your both the arms and come to the salutation. Then after that, then come to the second posture, completely lift the arms from there, slightly tilt the body back, Hasta Uttanasana or slightly back bend and come straight. Once pull the body up from there, bend the body forward as if standing forward bend. And right leg back stretch, then completely push the body forward. So here itself, this horse riding post itself a very good exercise for your abdomen pressing. See, your thigh is getting pressing your abdomen. That's a very good exercise for your diabetes. Then completely push your body forward. For a while stay in this posture. Then after that slowly move your forward leg to back to come to Dandasana. This is itself a very good exercise for total abdomen fitness. Then completely down towards the earth. And another very important posture, Bhujangasana, lifted head cobra posture, completely lift and stay. And another good posture for your thyroid as well as for abdomen, Parvatasana, mountain triangular posture. Then very slowly keep your right leg as a forward leg, try to press it down. So here itself a very good posture again to press your liver region. First exercise, first posture will be pressing your pancreas region. This leg will be pressing your liver region. A few seconds stay. Then after that come to your next exercise, Padahastasana. Then very slowly lift the arms completely up and then few seconds bend and relaxations. Enough, come back. Okay, take a long pause and lift the arms. Then slowly wide the arms and turn and relaxations. Enough, come back. So yes, our next exercise will be like related to our abdomen stretching. Whatever practices you have, like abdomen pressing or abdomen turning or abdomen twisting, these exercises are very good for your pancreas health, okay, for your pre-diabetes as well as in the diabetes also. So coming to the horse riding posture first. So as we mentioned that this post itself a very good posture. First come to your horse riding posture. So choose good surface to do this one. Keep your body straight. Then from there, very slowly exhalation, press that concerned abdomen part and slowly come back with inhalation. And very slowly exhalation, press the abdomen and slowly come back with inhalation. Last count, press the abdomen and stay here. After that, put your both the hands outside of your forward leg. Then try to lift your right arm up to turn the body, to expand your body for a while and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then slowly come back. Enough. So this is horse riding posture variation. One long inhalation and exhalation. Opposite side, same thing. Lift your arm up. Adjust your below hand far from you to turn the body more. And few seconds to stay here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then very slowly come back, release and relaxation. Then very slowly again keep your body straight. Once completely lift the body, then very slowly press the abdomen with breathe out. With breathe in, inhalation and breathe out, exhalation. Last count, breathe in, inhalation and breathe out, exhalation. Then come back. Very slowly straight your body. Then after that, keep your body rest in any posture for a while. Relax your legs, relax your hands. Then take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Same two exercises we are doing opposite side. So here yoga is for everyone, anytime. You can choose any flexible time. Before yoga, please see that your abdomen must be like empty or you should not feel heaviness because of your food. Okay, now come to the same exercise opposite sides. Choose your alternate leg, put it forward. Then after that, press your abdomen, the same exercise. One completely press, then slowly come back. With exhalations, tilt your body forward and push your body completely back. Push your body forward and completely back. Last count, completely push your body forward and stay. Now few seconds stay, then right, come back. Here, the same exercise we are doing body turning. First keep your right arm on the floor and adjust your right arm forward from the body. Now lift your left hand, then few seconds turn and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly come back, then straight. So choose your left hand to put it just forward from the body. Then same exercise, turn your arm up So while inhalation, lift the body and arm up, and while exhalation, turn and few seconds stay without holding the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then very slowly come back, relaxations. Again, before finishing this posture, again few seconds, press the abdomen with exhalation, then slowly come back. With exhalation and slowly come back. Last count with exhalation, then very slowly come back. Enough. So this 4 exercises also good for your constipation, as well as hip girdle stretching and your pelvic stretching also. Okay, few seconds rest. Long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. So another posture, Seshankasana, or like Seshank means here in the diabetes regard. This is also good exercise to press your abdomen, to press your liver and pancreas. Try to put one pillow or brick or any available prop in front of you, or if you don't want to put anything, you can take it away, no problem. But here, closed leg variation, Seshankasana, very simple exercise. So first keep your arms down, keep your body slant, then first stretch your right arm forward. So observe carefully, your abdomen is slowly getting down towards your thighs. That is itself a good sign of pressing the abdomen. Opposite side arm also forward stretch. From there, completely with exhalation, bend and slowly come back with inhalation. Again, exhalation, press, inhalation, come back. Last count, still further stretch your both the hands forward, pull yourself forward. From there, try to put your head on the pillow or on the brick or on the floor for a while. Stay without holding the breath. On, right. Then very slowly come back. Then very slowly keep your one arm back, second arm back. With the arm support, slightly push the body up. From there, very slowly keep the body lift up and take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Because of this Seshankasana, rabbit posture, your neck may get like bit strained. For the neck relaxation, once keep your body straight, lift your chin up and few seconds stay. And then slowly come back. The same exercise, Seshankasana, wide legs variation. Keep your legs wide. So observe carefully. This is also very good posture to press the abdomen. Keep your body slant. Keep your body down. Then from there, stretch your body forward. Stretch your arms forward. From there, further increase your body, pressing down, and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then very slowly come back, release and relaxation. Okay, one long pause. Especially in these two postures, if you want set your simple prop or pillow or cloth folding, you can put them to press your abdomen more. Only thing is, it may not good exercise if you are a pregnant woman. Please carefully observe. So try to put your one brick in front of you in this wide leg Seshankasana. Then try to keep your body press forward and few seconds stay here and for a while rest. And alright, very slowly come back. Relaxations, enough, come straight. So because of the simple props, we can get more benefit. In fact, our body itself a big prop. Okay, if we really use this body, then it will give more good results. Okay, take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Alright, then slowly release the postures and relax for a while. So in this today's session, then slowly we will learn more exercises. Today, in this today's practical yoga session, this last exercise was the we are at the conclusion in the physical practices with this last exercise. Take a long inhalation, exhalation, then slowly keep your body straight. Then same exercise what we did previous weeks. Fold one leg. Then here also once completely press the abdomen with breathe out, then slowly come back with breathe in. With complete breathe out, then complete breathe in. Last count, complete breathe out and few seconds stay here. 1, 2 and 3 relaxations, enough, come back. Opposite side, same thing, fold your leg. Proper way of holding the leg. Then after that, completely breathe out, then slowly come back. Completely breathe out and slowly come back. Last count, completely breathe out and for a while stay. 1, 2 and that's finished, enough relaxation, come back. Again, take a long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. And let's start our breathing exercises. So today we are not doing any new exercise, but we are like combine our previous two exercises. One is Kapalabhati. Second one is Ekanasaka Pranayam or single nostril breathings. So in some exercises, combinations also will be very helpful to us. Okay, keep your body straight, sit in any comfortable posture. One long deep inhalation, exhalation. Then after that, close your right nostril, then inhale from your left nostril, completely inhale and complete breathe out. Again complete breathe in, complete breathe out. Last count, complete breathe in and complete breathe out. Then slowly keep your hands down. Now immediately start your Kapalabhati, like stroke making exhalation for only 5 strokes. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then enough relaxation. One long pause. Then open your right hand, last 2 fingers to close and open your left nostril and choose your right nostril functioning the same inhalations 3, exhalations 3. Then slowly come back. Keep your hands down. Again 5 strokes Kapalabhati. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. Come back. One long deep inhalation, exhalation. So according to your time, you can repeat this same exercise. Last combination, single nostril breathe in, single nostril breathe in, 3 inhalations, 3 exhalations. After that 5 Kapalabhati strokes. And after that opposite side nostril, 3 inhalation, 3 exhalations. And after that again 5 strokes of Kapalabhati. You can choose more repetitions also. Then after that, important thing is relaxing the mind. As we know that diabetes or remaining 95 disorders or diseases or psychosomatic diseases. Because of the stressful mind, body is getting diseases and disorders. So it is very important to relax your mind. It is very important to meditate or do any traditional practices or spiritual practices to relax and calm the mind. Okay, now coming to the last 1 minute exercise, just meditation. Keep your position straight, open your 2 hands, then have your prayerful mood and few seconds concentration practice, Ekagratha Abhyas, in the sense of meditation. Okay, then slowly come back, relaxation. So try to choose proper way of doing and try to choose morning at least half an hour to 45 minutes and evening at least half an hour to 45 minutes for your physical practices. It's more important to exercising the body, training the body and training the mind required to get rid of many diseases and disorders. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for all, and we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Stay.